Hello everyone, Lissa here, and welcome to the Astrology Zodiac chat channel. Today we're talking about the degrees in the Zodiac, specifically the degrees of the signs that travel through the houses during birth and during transits. So in this particular video, we're going to discuss why degrees are important in our natal charts and focus on the early degrees of 0, 1, and 2 on the charts. So while the principle of degrees is similar, we'll cover each of the zodiac signs in subsequent videos so you can hone in on see what ones you have in your natal chart or what transits might be affecting you at a particular time. So as you view your own chart, you may have a ton of early degrees of the 0, 1, or 2, and you may see that you have a few or none, but you could encounter this for doing charts for others or just have a better idea of understanding yourself with some of these degrees. So once you've completed this video, if you'd still like more clarification on your chart or any degrees, you can still contact me for a reading as well. I'll be happy to do a one-on-one with you, and there'll be a link in the description below. So as we have an understanding of these degrees in our chart, you'll be able to enhance your own experience through life and knowing how to support your own challenges of certain aspects that may be difficult for you, or turn some of your challenges into a positive aspect just by looking at it or understanding it a little bit differently. So if you don't have a copy of your natal chart before we get started, there's plenty of free sites online which will give you that with the degrees, and I'll drop a couple of those links in the description below as well. So once you're ready, we'll get started. A little bit of information about the 0 degrees. Once you find them and locate them in your chart, take a look at any of the planet placements that you see, and those will also play a role in the 0 degrees. So you have Mars at 0 degrees or Saturn at 0 degrees. We're going to cover all of that, like I said, individually in the videos. So the basic understanding of the 0, 1, and 2 degrees, it will remain similar throughout the zodiacs, no matter what sign you have in there, no matter what house placement it's in. The comprehension or understanding of how those degrees affect us will be the same. It's the planet and the placement that will change it for you. So understanding that a 0 degree is like a new period for that particular zodiac sign or planet. So the impact of that degree is almost like being a young or a new person in that zodiac sign. For example, if you have 29 degrees in Virgo, it's the maturation, the mature portion of the Virgo, right before it switches to Libra. So at 0 degrees Libra, you're going to see a lot of immature traits in the Libra qualities there. So there's that 1 degree can really make a difference when you consider the impact. Another important thing to look at is the speed of the particular planet that's transiting. It can influence the impact that it has on your reading. For example, a slower moving planet in the transits may not change degrees nearly as quickly, so the day-by-day significance of it and hour-by-hour may not change. You may be stuck in a period of something for months if you have a slower moving planet, whereas the faster moving planets in the chart, like the Moon, the Sun, Mercury, Venus, or even Mars, and often Jupiter, they can change hour-by-hour, day-by-day, month-to-month, and they'll create an ever-changing aspect of energy on your chart, which can be good if you're stuck in something that's a little difficult. But if you're having a good period of time, you might not want to see that end so quickly. And sometimes we fail to recognize the impact a degree or two can have on your planet. But there are huge shifts in energy and personality. It can influence many things only by 1 degree. Think of it a different way, just to place it into context that you can remember it easily. When you wake up in the morning, perhaps you feel very rushed or chaotic or hectic. And then by mid-lunch, things have settled down, calmed a bit. And then right before dinner, it seems like the day's dragging on. Or, these hours could be different depending on the situation. But it shows you what a difference just an hour can make throughout your day. Or you wake up feeling great, and in an hour or two later, something's wrong, something's shifted, it's dragging for you. So maybe there's a boost of energy after lunch or some lethargy. But either way, you can see the illustration of how moment to moment your emotions and motivation and circumstances can change. And that's true of the astrological degrees as well. Just a small minute on the degree can change the situation, the emotional reaction that you have to it, or the outcome. So as we consider the degrees 0, 1, and 2 in the zodiac sign, consider it infancy, like I said previously, like the youth, the child, the baby of that zodiac sign. To set that foundation for our understanding, if the degrees are early in their infancy, it's almost as if there'll be some adjustments that are necessary, or the way that you react or respond to something will be significantly different. So liken it to reacting as a toddler in that sign. So if a toddler, consider how a toddler would react to any situation if you have an early degree in that. Perhaps envisioning a tantrum rather than a well thought out logical communication with someone. Or perhaps if they're a risk taker, toddlers don't have as much fear maybe as someone that has an understanding of the situation. So if you have something in a risk-taking area or in a Mars and it's in an early degree, you may be that rebel, that risk taker, the one that doesn't have the it's going to happen to me, understanding. So I think you'll find it interesting as you move along how your own personal planets can influence some of the decisions that you've made or will make in the future. So find your planets on the next videos. I'm going to have a series of them here. We'll discuss, all the way starting with Aries, which is considered the baby of the zodiac to begin with, in its early degrees, and we'll run all the way through the zodiac so that you can have a greater understanding of some of your planetary placements. And I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.